Chad and Ray, Doss Farms. Yeah, we had some turkey vultures trying to take our 2-week-old chicken breast. So much water. Looks like they picked at it a little bit. Tried to.
What they could get.
Yeah. Gee whiz. So this is actually what we want it to look like. This is about normal. We know it's getting more full when it's flowing over there. Now tomorrow at noon, it's gonna be, I think, an 80% chance of rain and storms for the next 2 days. So today's Tuesday, the day you guys are seeing this. Wednesday, Thursday, we got more rain coming. So she's gonna go back up. If you're new here, welcome and howdy. If you're old here, welcome and howdy. This is my lovely wife and I. Our 40 acres in northeast Oklahoma. We've got cattle, pigs, donkeys, chickens, 3 dogs, 3 boys, turkey vultures, an albino turtle. Apparently that turtle we saw is albino.
What?
Yeah, we totally missed it.
Huh.
That's what some people said. I don't know. I thought he was just glistening in the sun. But
we should have picked it up.
yeah, he's gone now, where he was sitting. We want the creek to look like it does. Because if it didn't, that would mean our property's not handling water very well. So we want it to go down, even though it's pretty and fun to play in. But if we're gonna play in it, we need to dig a couple ponds so we can manage it, and then we play in the ponds.
Yes.
So I know some people were talking about mosquitoes and stagnant water and all that. If you put fish in it, guys, you won't have mosquitoes. That's the easiest way to clear out mosquitoes. Fish, frogs, turtles, that's how you do it. Are they in there?
Yeah.
Bacons! Izzy, you can't even see.
Like what you did with your hair.
So everybody's been asking, you know, because we had some disciplinary issues, some oh my goodness, big yawn. Some food aggression with Miss Dizzy there, but right now these are the only 2 in this pen. So obviously we're not going to take away her play buddy.
Right.
And they leave each other alone for the most part, but we did bring them a present. What'd you get?
Oh, I got some baby spinach.
So it's organic. It's good for your skin.
You got some spinach?
Dump it in the hay. Just the best you can there.
Here's some spinach prepared. What do I do with this?
Is that good? Man, you got a growl on you, sister.
Izzy, can I get the hay off your face?
They're not even eating it. So spoiled.
Oh.
So spoiled.
Well, we found out that my piggies don't like spinach.
Well, we know why. With all the rain we've been having, the grubs and worms come to the top.
They've been eating so many bugs and worms and They also have a bale.
They're so spoiled.
They have a bale of Bermuda hay too.
They do.
Stuff.
They've got a real rich bale of Bermuda hay in the barn. So, well, that was kind of disappointing.
Stinkers.
We haven't shown you guys in a couple weeks, and then here you do nothing. They're officially the most spoiled animals on the farm, though.
Yeah, they really are.
About 4 acres all to themselves.
I'll have to come bring her a banana and some apples.
No, those are mine. Bring them apples. I've had my fill of apples. Don't bring them my green bananas.
Bring them another apple.
They don't get bananas till they look brown like what you want.
Whatever.
Speaking of mowing, goodness. It is time. I gotta do that today. I gotta mow some things. Definitely the backyard. I still don't think it's time to trim this yet, to mow it. And the first time I do it, I may actually just run the bush hog. So, I'm still entertaining though. Who would we put out here?
I don't know.
Frosty could do it.
Yeah. Bunny.
Bunny could do it. June. I think Nellie would. Well, Nellie, the reason I'd use Nellie, she'll come back to her baby.
Yeah.
So all we got to do is hold Sugar and make her scream, and Nelly will follow us into fire.
I don't know if Sugar would scream. She's very calm.
Yeah.
like Nelly.
Every calf we've had on the farm, I've been able to get really good moos. Yeah. Sugar, I think I've got 2, and they were kind of a meh.
Yeah.
Like she was calling a deer or something. There we go. That was a good one. Look at MJ. Just like his mom. I'm waiting on these guys to get distracted and go up there. Because then I can run in with their feed. That's the most Taters has ever moved. Oh my goodness. I thought that was kind of a silly spot for him to be right there in the middle. I know, that's just it's the bell in him. It's that dominance thing. Like he's just, poor guy. Just go around to the other side. Yep. Let's see if I can bump him around. But he won't though, because now he wants to prove to me he can do something. Go on. There you go. So everybody else can slide down. They'll be all right. Good grief. This Frank got something on his back there, like a little red bud or something. Somebody said Tater's got a little bit of an underbite. That's his problem. He needs them braces. There he goes. He's just used to being, June, you got everything yesterday. Today's not your day. He's just used to being hand fed. That's the problem. Hi, buddy. Which, by the way, the other day, people didn't see him shoving his head through the fence. They thought I was getting onto you because you were hand feeding him. I don't care if you hand feed him.
Oh, yeah.
He put his whole head.
Yeah, I said that in the live chat too, but most people aren't in our premieres, well, that watch the video after it premieres. And yeah, he stuck his whole head through one of those squares, and I had to back off because bad idea.
Well,
it was my bad.
He's going to stretch the fence, and then he could.
Well, he almost got his head stuck.
Right, he's going to get stuck.
And then we'd have to cut the fence. And
we ain't cutting the fence. We'll cut his horns.
No.
But he's all right. He's all right. Ooh, he's shedding.
Oh, yeah.
So Nelly here, something funny we noticed. She's got 5 teats. And I think that 5th one is this little one on the back here. I think that's where the Neapolitan ice cream comes out. Cosmopolitan, what's it called? Man, these girls are looking good. Good morning. Good morning, Allie. Honey. Looking good. So, just wanted to point something out. See all the green? That's where we fed hay last year. Not to mention Jeremiah, our fence builder, when he did this 8-acre pasture, which is the first one we did, he actually brought a drum mulcher in here and he ran it before we fenced it off. Now this pasture, we didn't do that. And that's why I think there's a lot more dirt, because it's not as thinned out. I've noticed that it's not so much the tall trees that keep the grass from growing, it's the brush. And with this not being, you know, drum mulched, that's why it still looks like this, except for where we fed hay up front. But the grass is popping. What I call the runway looks good. There's 1,320 feet of grass, probably 100 feet deep off the fence in both these pens. And then there's some splotchy grass out there. It's certainly enough for these three. And then one adult cow and these calves. So, and eventually Nellie will go back with Ray's treating Frosty. Nellie will go back in the big pen. This is the complete opposite
I stole him a few more cubes.
of making him
Nellie's feet.
complete opposite of making him independent. Just so we're clear.
He's been doing just fine. I actually haven't been out here for several days.
This is like waking up extra early because Carter has state testing and making him eggs, bacon, sliced apples, grapes, and raspberries. As if the math whiz, needs more brain food. Good grief. Normally he eats school breakfast.
No, well, we eat bacon on the way, and yeah, we're more of a wake up and go kind of people.
Well, my
'cause we're
reference,
not morning people.
my reference was normally we make bacon, or he takes grapes
Yeah,
and eats on the fly, and he's still smart. Now you loaded him up, and they're going to try and put him on them nerd classes where
he's got state testing today, so I made scrambled eggs this morning, and there's
the ticks have to bite him to die, just like the Bravecto we give the dogs. It doesn't kill ticks because the dog walks by.
right.
But the tick does not get to sit there and treat him like a host.
He's all right. There's none in his ears, though.
But he also doesn't get to sleep in the hay, so that's probably why.
He did.
All right, buddy, you better go back in here before they know you're missing. Otherwise, it's a battle royale. The order is getting more and more established, so we don't want to take him out of here very long because he is smaller. Like, if we were to, what's he like sidestepping me? Like, if we were to bring Frank in here and then put him back in the big pen, there won't be an issue because Frank can defend himself. But doing that with Frosty is not a good idea because he'll come in here and they'll put him in his place again. Do you hear your mom over there? Do you hear her? She's so noisy. Good morning, Glory. Nothing for you today. Miss Bunny. You making a pretty Maximus baby in there? You making us a pretty Maximus baby? Huh? You gonna make us one? All right, you guys have got hay, you've got water in the creek, you got twice as many cubes as you normally get yesterday. You guys are good. Yo, look at the chicken on that guy. Goodness.
Yeah, she can't go.
That might be the biggest bird I've ever seen. What's up? Come here. Will you come hang out? Nope. We need to go outside and play. Can we go outside and play? Can we go outside and play? It's like getting the boys up for school. Come on. You can do it. Come on. So is that Capri? No.
No, I think it is. No, it was this one.
That's Capri, yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
she
one.
wound up being a hen. I thought for
one's
sure.
going to Kyle and Shannon.
I thought for sure that was going to be a boy.
That
A
one's
rooster.
going, that one's going.
Boy, I can barely breathe in here. Somebody tell Kyle and Shannon, come get their birds. Come get the bird herd. And we've got, I don't know if you guys know or not, but you know the green, what brand are those? They're like Retriever brand from Tractor Supply. They're like really robust green panels that you screw together. That's what Kyle and Shannon are getting.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know what that brand is. I can't wait till he poops on her shoulder. Maybe if I squeeze it, he'll poop.
It's a she.
It is a she, my bad.
This one's a hen.
Got the boots with the fur. How handsome you are.
She's beautiful.
How pretty you are. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? Well, I did it. I mowed the hill. That's what we're gonna call it, the hill. I mowed the whole thing. I mowed the backyard. I gave it a full send. Didn't film it, just felt like getting the first mow under my belt. I didn't film it, I apologize. But man, it looks good, don't it? It's been a few hours. All the boys are home from school. Adler's in there eating pizza. Carter's in there eating some chicken because he's got soccer practice. But yeah, we mowed the whole side yard too. Like, take a look at this. Looky there. Got to fix my trench where we're running power to the well house. But the dirt held where we covered up that burn pile that'd been there for years. And I'm going to try and spread some here. We got 2 days of rain coming ahead of us. I'm going to spread some right there. But I hit the front a little bit. Now the front yard's kind of its own beast, and I'd walk you around there, but it's actually 89 degrees right now. It feels good-ish, but I wish it would be 60 or 70 for a little bit. This is a bit warm, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, got the whole side yard buttoned up. We work with Yakta. In case you guys didn't know, Yakta and ArrowQuip, the same company, like sister companies, if you will, and Yakta sent us their YXR 710 last year. It's an absolute beast. I'll show it off more. I've got a whole video on it. I'll link down below. But yeah, it's nuts. It's got the Kawasaki Evo engine. It's got 30.5 horsepower. It's got a 61-inch cut, 16-gallon gas tank. Everything's under warranty. I mean, Yakta's leading the way when it comes to zero turns. And I will say it didn't miss a beat out here today. Miss Ray actually ran the weed eater. Got all around the pool. It looks real good. There's a burn pile we got to take care of right there. There's just too much debris to like shove it to this one. And that needs to be a burn pile. And then right here, I just found a little bit more debris from the storm. That's why I left the grass right there. I know you guys like this long distance shot, but I'm enjoying the back porch. I ain't gonna lie. Yep, that looks great. But the hill, I can mow on level 5 and not hit anything. And that's what you're after. I leveled the deck today with the help of Denley from Yakta. That was pretty slick. Really looks nice. Now you can tell where we need more grass, of course. But a lot of that is also spring grass and some fescue that we spread. Remember that fescue I spread last time's 2 years old, so I'm not sure. The germination rate may not be very high. But you can tell I've been out today. My allergies, my throat's tickling. But yeah, pretty slick. I would like a solution for this right here. I'm not really sure what we need to do. But last year we had weeds coming up right here as tall as the back of the pool. We don't want to do that again. I mean, I can spray it with our M43, but I don't know that it's going to hold dirt and seed. I don't think that's ever going to be like an actual yard. So I'm not really sure what we should do there. But you guys let me know. But yeah, don't that look nice? Little wet spot still from the runoff. Beautiful. Yeah, even right here. We don't want to bring the deck out more. I actually want to hide my I want to hide my supports and whatnot. Get that all buttoned up, but man, it looks good. I left it a little bit long. Like I said, I've got a full video on the Yakta. I'm going to link my buddy Brad from Piney Grove as well. And he's got a series of Yakta videos. You need to go watch him. I'm not quite as in-depth and thorough. Brad's kind of like, he and my dad would get along really well. They love lawnmowers. I mean, I love my lawnmower because I ain't going to push it, but they love them. I mean, they like go to sleep thinking about them and dreaming about them and new blades. And so I'll link Brad's channel down below. I'll link a video when I took my dad the Yakta and let him cut his yard. All that'll be down below. So you guys can go watch that if you want. And then the next time we mow, we'll break out the Yakta and take a little more time with it and whatever. I didn't get it till later in the year last year, so I've only got like, well, after today, I think I've got 10 hours on it. So what's that tell you? So I need a little more trigger time with it, if you know what I mean. But with that said, we got some big projects coming up. Got some cool things we're gonna do. So stay tuned, all right? Hey, and by the way, sometimes when my videos just end, and I don't think anybody's truly upset about it, like yesterday's video on Doss Outdoors, I just kind of ended the video after 38 minutes. Well, remember, that's kind of the deal. I post every single day, so sometimes the video just ends, okay? We don't always have to do the long drawn out, sit and chat thing. I just had the boys and it was a busy day and I got a lot of work done and then I got to edit and I'm still a dad of 3 and I'm raised a mom of 3, maybe technically 4, but sometimes we just got to get the videos out there. And when you've been watching 40 minutes of video, don't get upset because I don't say bye. Okay, I always mean goodbye, but goodbye for us is always see you in 24 hours, right? So, all right. Well, I sincerely appreciate you guys, whether you've been watching this since the beginning or you just joined us. I sincerely appreciate it. We're so blessed. We couldn't do this without any of you guys watching, and just very grateful. And yeah. All right. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces. See y'all.